Hello everyone, coming into doing this video this morning, and actually a recorded one, not doing it live, because there's things that have happened over 24-48 hours that I feel I needed to come in and share and chat with you today. Also, yes, I'm reading from notes because this morning, as I was getting into my habit of writing out my morning pages, writing out whatever's in my mind for a couple of pages of journaling, there was a lot of thoughts and feelings that I had coming up. Now, we've seen it over the weekend. We've had Storm Dennis, lots of flooding going on everywhere, lots of damage being created. I hope those that you've been in the worst of it. I know South Wales has been terrible, and my old place of Tintern is flooded, and I know there's many parts of South Wales that's really bad. I also know that Yorkshire, a couple of areas of Yorkshire is really bad, so wherever you are, I hope you're all safe. There's also been lots of things going on in the news and with mental health, and I'm not going into any of that because there's no place, no need for me to do that. But as I said, there's lots of things going on over the weekend that have brought up and made me journal this morning and made me feel that I should come on and do this video, because this also came up as a kick up the bum for me, and I'm sure it will also be a kick up the bum for you, because I don't want anybody telling me or telling you that you can't. Okay, I don't want anybody telling you in your life or anybody telling me that I can't do something, because let me tell you now, I can and you can. Okay, this is the kick up the bum. We have an amazing opportunity to potential. Okay, it's our choice. Anything that your mind conceives, you can create it and make it happen. You are worth investing in. Now, I heard this, there was a video I picked up this morning, and as I said, it was while I was journaling and watching this video, it sparked off lots of things and everything that we've had happening over the weekend. But you are worth investing in your time, effort, energy, and attention. Now, this is just what I've picked up from my own mentor this morning. What's that fire in your belly? What's that drive? What's that passion? What do you really want to invest in your time, effort, energy, and attention? What do you really want in life and business? Okay, it is your responsibility. It's 100% your responsibility. And it will take work, it will take action, but it will happen. It's all part of that growth, that excitement, and that potential. And you doing things that needs to create the right environment, to create the change, to create the movement, to create the business or the lifestyle that you want. If the energy is not good around you, if there's people around you that tell you that you can't do it, that try and put you down, that try and make you feel rubbish, you know, it will make it really hard for you to invest your time, effort, energy, and attention to your dreams and your goals. What is stopping you right now? What's holding you back? What stories are you telling yourself, or your mind monkeys telling you that's stopping you? What's your blocks? What is in your way to stop you from reaching your potential? Okay, I want you to think about it. I want you to sit with it and have a think. I want you to journal it. What is actually stopping you? You can do whatever you put your mind to it. So what's caused this type of video this morning, this kick up the bum for me and for you? My first kick up the bum was last year, when I lost my auntie, as you know, and it made me rethink the business. It made me refocus, and it made me think, right, I'm going to do the therapies part-time. I want to concentrate more on the academy. I want to do this bit of work. I want to change this. I want to do that. And while I was talking this through with somebody as I was going through this. And the thing is, that person that I was talking it through, we lost her this weekend. She'd had cancer, had beaten it, and then she got re-diagnosed with it in August last year, and she lost the battle on the weekend. And if you thought I was really good at organising, if I was really good at planning and sorting things out, you should have met this person. Good, she could have wrapped rings around me. She was very, determined, very strong, very just, if she had an idea, she would get it done. And it's that again, she leaves behind, a lovely husband and a young little girl, and it just makes you pull up and sit and think, what is it do I want to do? Is it work, work, work? Is there more things I want to do with my life? And with her, it was grab it by the what's it and do it. There's no ifs, no buts, no what ifs. It's a firm belief in what you want to do. And I said, I'm not just talking business here, I'm talking life. I got to that, decision towards the end of last year, that I wanted to do more for me. And I've already talked about making the changes, the pivots for me this year, making that slight little change in my lifestyle, with my health, with my eating habits, with my exercise habits, making those slight little changes so I'm not feeling so sluggish, so I'm not feeling, so slow. I want to do those little pivots and changes and go on adventures. I want to visit places. Don't want to travel the world. I want to see different places here. I want to see and visit different places for me. I'm not waiting for my darling Neil to take me. I'm going to do it. I'm going to book it and then say to him, do you want to go with me or not? Sure, I can find a friend that will go with me instead. So I'm not going to sit back and wait. It is my choice, my responsibility to do these things. I'm not going to have my family say, oh, you can't do that. I am going to do it. And it's, there's also a film that we watched on the Valentine's channel on Sky. There was a film that was called About Time, and it was about this lad that could time travel. All the men in the family could time travel. And he was going back to see this girl that he really loved and really wanted. And whenever he made any mistakes, he sort of went back and did it better. But there was a line from it that really struck home with me, and it's, I just try to live every day as if I have deliberately come back to this one day, to enjoy it as if it was the full final day of my extraordinary, ordinary life. And that's what I'm saying, when you grab it by the what's it, enjoy every day. Make this day as if it was your last. Remember, I've talked about it before, and I've talked about business, and I've said, if you've got something to do and the horrendous decision is if somebody will die if you don't get it done, you get it done. It's an awful analogy, but it's just one that makes you think, I'll get it done. Because we're all full of excuses. We're all full of excuses of not getting things done, of not having the time. But what I want you to remember is that we are all, and you are, limitless. There's nothing stopping you to achieving whatever you want to do, whatever your goal is, whatever your drive is, whatever your dream is. Nothing will stop you from achieving it but you. Okay? You really have to give it that energy, that time, that attention to getting it done. And if you do that, and if you work that is joyful, exciting, it will help to move you forwards. It's not going to be that work, oh, I don't really want to do. And again, I'm including business in this one. You've got to do some of the stuff, but let it, it will be joyful. It will be exciting because it's stuff you're aiming for. Say it's you want to go and do something. I don't know. Let's just say that your plan is one of your dreams is you'd love to go to Disney World. You've got to earn some money to be able to pay for that holiday. So what can you do to get that money through? Is it finding more clients? Is it putting the extra hours in? Is it putting the extra marketing? Or is it going and doing a separate job to be able to get that regular wage in? You will do whatever it takes to meet that dream, to meet that goal. So whether it's in life or whether it's in business, you will do and you will meet that dream because you'll make it happen, whatever it is. If it's something for your family, for your kids, you would do anything to make that dream come true for them. So do it for you. Don't let anyone or anything put you off. If it's a case of lacking in money, how can you find out how to get money? If it's a case of lacking in time, what is it you need to do to give you the time? We've all got all sorts of things that's going on. So stop the excuses that I'm too busy. Stop the procrastinating. I often hear, what's your number one problem? Besides getting clients, it's getting stuff done. And then I find out what they are doing. It's being the busyness of not really doing anything. I'm terrible. I know. I've said before, I'm a Facebook addict. I love my social media. I can waste 2 hours in the morning of reading through Facebook. I can waste 2 hours doing that. So that's why I've tried to stop that and have this habit of early morning rituals, of doing the ritual, of journaling 2 hours of pages, reading or watching something that motivates and inspires me. So that when I get up then in the morning, I've got the drive, I've got the plan, I've got the motivation to reach my dreams, to reach my goals, my targets. So invest your time, energy, effort, and attention in your progress, whether it's business or whether it's life. So do you want to up-level your life? Are you aiming for a newer car? Would you like a better house? Would you like a conservatory? Would you like a new 3-piece suite? Would you like a better phone or a better tablet? Or are there some clothes or a handbag or something that you really like? Is it your health that you'd like to be better with? Is it fitness that you've got to improve on? What is it? It's down to you to make that decision, to make that choice. It's down to you to get it done. And don't let you or anybody else stop you from doing it. So, getting these things done is important. It's important to you to get them done. Don't waste your time with the rubbish. Don't waste your time with a comparitis, looking at other therapists, looking at other businesses, looking at other people. Work on what you want to do, what you want to achieve, whether it's in your business or whether it's for you in life. Remember to invest in you. Invest in you and invest your time, energy, effort, and attention in what you want to do. And this is why I always say with social media, share these things. If you're out on a day trip or an adventure, share it on your page. If you're reading a good book, share it on your page. If you're trying a new recipe or a new health thing, share it with your page. You don't have to let the whole world know what you're up to, but if you're investing in yourself, people will invest in you. If you won't give yourself the time, if you won't give yourself the energy to look better, to feel better, if you won't give yourself the time, how are clients going to invest, or why would clients invest in you, in getting you to help look after them? to help with their health and well-being if you're not investing in your own time as well. It's part of that practice what you preach. Yes, we got to live the lives that we want. So if you're not a vegan, if you're not into all that healthy eating, if you do like a glass of wine, if you do like a good fry, as I do, I'm honest and I share that. But I know I've got to make some tweaks and some changes, which I've started to do. So I will share that as well. You know, so that's why I always think that, again, if you can let people and allow people in to know what you're doing, not the in-depths, but just giving them some highlights of what you are doing, then they'll invest in you because you invest in yourself. So remember, you are the asset. You are the asset of your business. You're probably the asset of your family life, probably. So don't miss you out. You know, if you're ill, if you're burnt out, what does your business do? What does your family do when you're ill, or if you've got to go in for an operation, or, you know, like I said, when I was floored with my bad back and the issues I've had over the last couple of months, when I've been floored, what happens then? So you've got to take care of yourself. But through this loss, it just reiterates yet again, is don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, because you can. You are limitless. You can go whatever and aim for whatever you want. There's no sky's the limit. There's no limit to what you can do. You've just got to put the work in. It will be hard, but you've got to put the work in. But if you've got that end goal, it makes it so much more easier. And if it does comes down to things in life that you want to take more time for you, that you want to take a Monday and a Friday off, or you want to spend Fridays on the training and the Mondays is the self-care for you, or you want to take a day out in the week to go off for some training, or to go off on a day trip of a place you want to see, or something, whatever it is, or take time off for that business retreat, or to go off to the coffee shop and sit in the corner and read a book, you do that. You do what your soul wants. You do what your heart is desire, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Grab the life what you've got, and make every day important. Enjoy 100% of that day, and at the end of the day, you can look back at that and think, yeah, I grabbed it and I enjoyed it. Okay, so that's my message to you today, is don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Everything is 100% is your responsibility for what you want. So go out there, grab it. Don't let yourself or anyone else hold you back. Go and enjoy your life and your business.